have a lot to get through today, so I will jump straight in. I have been on H&M and I found a few pieces that I think might work for us apple shapes. These pieces, however, are slightly out of my comfort zone. They'll still mix and match with what I have in my wardrobe with my classic and timeless style, but they have a bit of flair to them. Per usual, the background noise is delivered by my 3 miniature schnauzers fighting because it's that time of day. I will link everything for you in the description box down below. Please do go and check that description box out because a lot of your questions are answered down there. But some out of the comfort zone pieces, something with a little bit of flair, a few pieces from H&M. Let's just get stuck into it. We're going to start out with the set that I'm wearing. Now, it is 2-piece sold separately, so you can go for them for just a jacket or just the trousers. But these pieces are faux leather. It is a blazer style jacket. It has snaps in the front. Now, I'm not wearing anything underneath it, but I'm sure it would look great if you just left it open. But what I like about this is that the sleeves, and this is where it's kind of out of the comfort zone because the sleeves are kind of rounded. It's like the barrel jeans. It's not a lot, but it just gives me a little bit of a rounded silhouette, which is very, very different. Now, the shoulder measurements are in place where they're supposed to be. So this is not drop shoulders or anything. So I got to watch I don't step on the dogs. They're everywhere. But can you see how the sleeves are a little bit rounded? And I know it's a very trend-led piece, but I still quite like it. It gives me a great shape, but look at the waist that it's given me. And then we have the matching trousers, which are wide leg trousers. We have functioning pockets, functioning belt loops, which is a must for me, both of them. And look at this. When I'm just standing, there is no tummy inside. I really like this. Now, the only thing is, it does make a bit of noise. It's not too bad, but I can still hear it. You can just kind of hear it when you're there. So I'm not 100% sure. I just see that they're functioning pockets. Sorry, man. They're functioning pockets. This is fab. Okay, so I'm not wearing underneath, but can we do this with just kind of keeping a bit of modesty? Look, this would be cute, even just with a pair of normal wide leg trousers. So if you felt the 2 pieces were a bit too much together, you could just go for the 1 piece. But I really like the fact that it snaps. Very, very simple, very, very easy. So, I don't know. Per usual, if I'm in doubt about a piece, I always return it. I would rather have to reorder it again if I regret sending it back than I want to end up with a wardrobe full of pieces that I don't wear. So, we'll see. I'll think about it. I might style it up a little bit before I decide. But the jacket, I really love it. This is a look I've been trying to recreate several times now. I saw it on Pinterest with the satin skirt and the oversized jumper. I tried to recreate it, I think it was last week in my Pinterest video, and it didn't work out. I love these 2 pieces, but I don't love them together. We have a satin skirt, plain and simple satin skirt, elasticated waist. However, this is lovely and a thick satin. It's not the thin flimsy one that we had from the last video. This has proper weight to it. I do think that the skirt itself has a great fit. I'm sure there might be a little bit of side belly on display, but to be honest with you, because the base is black with the white polka dots, you don't really see it. Polka dots is also a hot trend at the moment, so that's great if you like to have an outfit that is trend-led. I just want something that's timeless, a classic, and polka dots fits in there as well. The jumper is lovely as well, but it's not as oversized as I had wanted it to be for this look. I do really love it though, and look at this. Proper shoulder measurement, no drop shoulders here. You know I detest drop shoulders. We have a looser of a sleeve, which I really like, and it does have a great length if you don't like tugging. It does have a great fit on my body, and I think this would look amazing with my wide leg trousers or even with a pair of wide leg jeans. I'm just not keen on it with the skirt. That's all. There comes a time in every girl's life where she has to admit she's no longer 20. I admitted that a long time ago, but nevertheless, I decided to try a little mini skirt. It is, in fairness, way too short. I think it would look a lot better if I did put on a pair of tights, but I'm not going to right now. So yeah, this style of a skirt just doesn't work. We also have a bow on the tummy. I knew it was going to be iffy, but yeah, this one's not for me, that's for sure. It's adorable though. I got another mini skirt, and I once again teamed it just with the jumper because this is the look that I have in mind. This one is a real party piece. It's full of sequins and little silver beads, and I think it's beautiful. It doesn't necessarily have the best fit on my tummy. I think it shows a little bit too much tummy. I would like one that was a little bit more A-line, but I do think it's beautiful. I do. And even though it's short, I wouldn't say just because we reach a certain age that we can no longer wear mini skirts, not at all. I would absolutely just wear this one with a pair of tights and probably my knee-high long sock boots. I think I'd prefer that and also be more warm. But I wanted to try this out. There's definitely scope for it. And as I say, I don't think age is a factor onto whether or not you can wear a mini skirt, because us apple shapes have fantastic legs. Okay, next up, these two pieces are not intended as an outfit. It's simply just because we have so many pieces, this is a little bit quicker. This is a basic t-shirt. It is slightly see-through, as you can see. They have a certain name for it on H&M. I cannot think of it. But anyway, it is this kind of, it's really, really soft t-shirt. I love the crew neck on it. I love the way it sits over my chest, and it just sits snug to the arms and around my body. It is a perfect layering piece. And please be aware that the camera will not show you the true colors of what they look like on my skin. This red works for me because it has a yellow base. So this is a fantastic layering piece for me, and it's going straight into my wardrobe. Just a plain basic t-shirt. It has a nice length to it, but as I say, it's meant as a layering piece. And as you know, all layering pieces for me, they get tucked in to define my waist. And then there are the trousers. Oh my God, these are amazing. They are a bit like jeans, however, they are sparkly. They are the wide leg without being too wide. And look at this, they skim gorgeous over my tummy. They have, I think they have a great fit on my backside. Ooh, the pockets are a little bit low. I won't know until I watch back this footage to see what my booty looks like in it. The pockets, when they're down too low and they're too big, they could potentially make your bottom look droopy. But I won't know until I see the footage. But I love them. It's the sparkle. Can you see the shine in it? It's just fab. We have functional pocket, functional belt loops. They are literally just like a pair of jeans. They're just sparkly, and there is no tummy in sight. How I'm going to style them, how I'm going to wear them, I don't know. As I say, these two pieces are not intended as an outfit, but I really, really love both. I kept the t-shirt on because I have yet another skirt. This one, again, faux leather. This one is a true wrap skirt. We have a snap button up here in the front, and it opens up the whole way, and then there's a little button and an elasticated loop up here. It's adorable, and this skirt is just up my street. It would work perfect in my wardrobe with everything I have already, color-wise and style-wise, and I really, really love that. It's very soft. It does make a little bit of noise, but it's not too much. I actually think it's my shoes that are making the noise. Not too bad, not too bad. But I suppose faux leather is always going to make a little bit of noise, isn't it? So the shape of this dress is gorgeous. It does show a slight bit of belly, slight bit. But I wonder if I went up a size, would that work better, or would it be too big? I don't know. I just love playing around with the different silhouettes. So love both pieces, and I actually love these pieces together as well. Okay, this one is a no. Way too deep of a V on this dress, and it's way too snug over my tummy. But the idea of this dress is fantastic for us apple shapes. Obviously you need the right fit, but something with a V-neck. Can you see how my whole neckline is just broken up? It's far more admittedly flattering than the turtleneck, I admit it. Had this fitted over my tummy, you imagine how this would just sit and singe in my waist because you have the pleats in it or the darts in it, and then the A-line skirt. I think this may work a little bit better if I got it a size up, and obviously if the V wasn't as deep as it was. So fantastic shape of a dress for us apple shape, but obviously not the right size, not the right fit on my personal body. But I really, really do love the idea of it. I know it's a very subtle difference, but can you see the base color of the two different reds? The t-shirt I'm wearing has more of a yellow glow to it, and the dress has a bit more of a blue base color to it. If you are cool skinned, you need the blue base, but if you're warm skinned like I am, a warm toned like I am, you need the yellow base. That's it. I know it's a very, very subtle difference, but it really can make or break your outfit if you have the right color or if you don't have the right color. The last piece I have, this is me just trying something out of my comfort zone for the sake of trying it. It is a tracksuit, two pieces sold together as I said. Gorgeous chocolate brown. I love the trousers, apart from the fact that there's no pockets in them. They do have a nice fit. There is no tummy on display, and I love that. But the top that it comes with, and I knew it when I saw it on the website. Can you see now why I detest drop shoulders? Can you see what it does for my body? Never mind the fact that this is a crop top. Bleh. My shoulders has moved down here, and it looks as if my body has just kind of like melted, made me rounder and bigger. Not even the first faux leather jacket that we tried, which had that barrel sleeve on it, looked as bad as this. This is why we don't wear drop shoulders. And also, wearing crop, I'm not sure anybody's gonna find this attractive, because I sure don't. Look, it just doesn't work for me because I'm all boobs. But anyway, this was an attempt to try and be an it girl, which I will never be, never have been, never will be, no. But anyway, that's all the pieces that I have for today. I am so glad I have tried them all on. So the tag is itching me. A lot of pieces well out of my comfort zone, but that turtleneck and that red t-shirt, they are definitely going straight into my wardrobe. All the other pieces, I'm definitely going to style them up and see how I feel about them then. But you know me, if they're not, wow, I have to have them immediately, then I rarely keep them. So, but that's it. That is it for today. If you made it this far and sat through the ads for me, thank you so much. Would you do me one last favor before you leave for today and leave me a, shall we say, an orange heart in the comments? It simply just tells me and the algorithm that you enjoyed my content enough to stay to the end. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.